Time now is closing in on 9:17, and that, folks, is a real house, but that is not a real hurricane blowing it down. Those winds are the product of people, scientists who want to make homes and businesses stronger. And they illustrate their point by blasting full-size buildings side by side, one stronger, one weaker. Fox 13 consumer reporter Chris Kimura takes us inside this destructive laboratory in South Carolina, where they're helping homes across America.
Roofs fly, concrete crumbles, houses collapse, all indoor. Here, storm science meets showbiz.
This is a huge deal.
Man-made hurricanes demonstrate dramatic differences in construction. Yeah, explosive wind does the work.
Those fans are changing building science forever.
But there's much more to creating tropical fury. Like the Zamboni.
Yeah, we got a Zamboni, yeah.
For an insider's view, Tampa's Insurance Institute for Business and Home Safety opened up.
This isn't on the public tour.
Allowing our cameras into the danger zone.
We're showing you what's behind the walls.
Revealing how it's done.
This is about as behind the scenes as you can get.
There's calm before each simulated storm. This unusual 6-story tall wind tunnel is the brainchild of Florida researchers, yet the tower rises from rural South Carolina, north and inland, where the risk of real hurricanes is remote.
This side,
IBHS President Julie Rochman guides us behind the scenes.
we don't bring people back here.
Scarred casualties from the first few tests fill the back lot.
This is the building graveyard.
It's also where test structures come to life, built specifically to be blown apart.
This is building D, or as I like to think of it, the world's largest easy bake oven.
Between birth and death, doomed buildings broil under these huge heat lamps, just as real homes scorch in the sun.
They allow us to bake a building, essentially, to seal down the roof system.
To then try and snap it. A genuine reality show. All science, no fiction.
You still want to stay behind the scenes, right?
Julie marches us deeper backstage, past posted warnings.
That's where all the magic happens.
Here, engineers spend months drawing detailed blueprints to create disaster in seconds. Though wreaking havoc isn't the only goal.
This is where we build all of our sensors.
Miles of cable link as many as 200 gauges and instruments.
Each of these is coded
in each victim building. For meteorologists like Tanya Brown, the lab's a valuable upgrade from chasing Mother Nature.
She does whatever she wants, but we can say, I want to look at this thing.
Sensors are scientists' eyes and ears, literally letting the walls talk. A tiny plastic sprout, for example, measures invisible wind, pounding a garage door.
We've got a little tube out there. It's sensing the pressure.
Now we're really off limit. Opening huge closed doors.
This is the test chamber.
A sign warns cameras are prohibited, yet we're now taping in the blast zone, awed by this long, tall, and wide wind tunnel. Next,
You want to step through? Just be very careful.
Okay.
we move within feet of its 105 fans. Julie first shows us tiny nozzles that can add water to hurricane winds.
They create our raindrops.
Oh, so that's the rainmaker.
This is the rainmaker.
But these silver blades are the prime menace. 105 fans, creating winds well in excess of 100 miles an hour. Originally designed to vent coal mines, they're now huffing, puffing, and blowing away our building code.
We're literally inside of one of the chambers. 9 fans back here, those massive fans. So big, in fact, they're almost 6 feet across. And I can stand inside of one of them.
At full speed, this wall of wind requires the same power as 9,000 homes, requiring a special substation out back.
It's a small town.
Plus, an entire warehouse of electronic control. To prevent them from overheating, an AC equivalent to 200 homes keeps those units cool. Although every aspect is carefully choreographed, there are surprises, like the house.
That was a little bit of a shock.
Engineers calculated a brutal beating.
But the actual destruction was more than we anticipated. Very quick.
Lab Chief Ann Cope grants us access to her nerve center.
This is the control room, which is the heart of the test chamber.
Here, precision computers rev the fans.
Right now they're red because they're off.
Programming so sophisticated, engineers can order up everything from an ordinary thunderstorm to hurricanes by name.
It does get a little tense. Exciting, I guess, is a better word.
Yet at the climax, as the cinder block wall falls, engineers barely flinch.
You know, it's surprisingly quiet.
Perhaps it's silent respect for raging wind. More likely, though, it's analysis. As dramatic demonstrations end, investigations begin. What buckled, when, and why? Small cameras installed all over the place help pinpoint weak spots, so builders can one day make strong things.
Make sure that we're getting it right.
After each test, there's a sweep, assisted, yes, by Zamboni. Daily damage assessment in a unique, tucked-away laboratory.
They're really a game changer.
Home to man-made wind of change.
What we're doing here matters.
Chris Camora, Fox 13 News.
Now that's amazing. All in the name of keeping us safe. The insurance industry funds that $40 million lab. The IBHS says engineers can also run fire tests, and one day, hail will join the list of perils it can also produce. And when we come back, I'm going to sit down with Chris, going to show us what they're doing in South Carolina that can help our homes in this area survive the storm. Could it be as easy as some tape? Coming up next.